crafty community, this is Sherry. Welcome back to my channel. I want to share with you an embellishment box that I made for a swap. This is, I think, my fourth or fifth embellishment box, and I've had a lot of fun making them. I really enjoyed making this one because it is kind of color coordinated, and I tried some new things and I like how it turned out. It's a little bit shabby chic, a little bit, you know, just kind of pink and mint, which is a pretty popular color combination in the crafting community. So on the front, I did use an element from the ephemera pack for the Flourish collection. That's Maggie Holmes. It says love makes everything grow. This is vellum. I attached it using red line tape and it stays on there really good. And then I just put a little bit of trim and a couple of flowers, and that was to decorate the top, which was part of our swap agreement, to decorate the top. Then when you open it up, I did put in a paper rosette kind of doily thing and another paper doily to sort of give it some background for the love makes everything grow. And I think that turned out lovely, and it's kind of nice because the recipient can just use those as she wishes. So for this embellishment box, I really had fun making things. I have a lot in my stash, but I really like the embellishments to be pretty much made, and I don't have enough pearls to go around into all the embellishment boxes that I make, so I made most of this stuff and it was so much fun. Over here I made these flowers. I got the idea for making these flowers from a YouTube channel, Rosa's Creative Way. I could not believe how easy they were, and I made a special trip to Hobby Lobby to get the trim that you use to make them. And also she has these pretty pearl little embellishment centers. I didn't have anything like that, but when I was at Hobby Lobby, I found these gemstones which are perfect for the center, and they were half off. So for $2 I got enough gemstones to make quite a few of these flowers. And they're hot glued. The trim is hot glued to the back of a circle. I did it as a scallop circle. And it's this pretty trim that we keep seeing in YouTube videos. She basically trimmed it with scissors up the middle, and then she uses this as her flower. And oh my goodness, it's so easy, and they turn out so pretty. Here in this pocket I have fussy cut, you know, I've traced and fussy cut a couple of cacti. They're so much fun, and it doesn't matter what color they're in, they're just fun, and embellished with a couple of little flowers there. And I made some rosettes and used a scalloped heart die cut to give them this shape. I got that idea when watching MrsEvally on YouTube. Someone had sent her a Happy Mail, and they had die cut their rosettes to give them a shape too. I thought that was a really sweet idea. And then behind that I have some of these diamond scatter that you can get at the party store. And I'm trying to stick with the color scheme. Some of it's off a little bit, and then I do have some pearls too that I shared. A little green and pink pearls and some beads there. So that is that side. Now let's move on to the next row. Here I did get some new word die cuts that have more of a Christian theme to them. This is for the Christian craft group that I belong to on Facebook. So, and I cut out some words: thankful, blessed, and believe, out of a gold glitter paper for her to use. So, and I like the gold and the silver accents with these colors, really nice. These are some halfback sticker pearls, and they have these at Dollar Tree right now in both of these colors and a darker pink color, and I think they have a light like a white or a cream color too. So I've been trying to grab those up and use those, because these go with a lot of the papers and etc. that we use as crafters. And then underneath those I have a few trims. I've got this stretchy lace in that mint color, and then I have this cream colored trim that's really, it's got like a velvety center to it. It's just sweet. So that's what's in the middle there. On the right in the middle, I guess. And then here I made some little tickets, and I used those pretty golden words from Dollar Tree, except on this one I stamped the hashtag LOL underneath, and then I added these elements. The little gold heart, I had some leftover paper, and so I took my little tiny heart hole punch and punched a bunch of little gold hearts out of them because they're sweet to touch up things. And these tickets are cut from the paper that I used for this box, and using a ticket punch, but you could easily just cut out little rectangles and just use your hole punch to get those corners if you wanted to. So I made those. Those were really easy. And they're fun to decorate too. I made a tiny stack of mini envelopes using a pretty butterfly paper. I've been trying to get to my scrap box. It's getting really full and trying to make things out of them. So I sometimes have some crafty time with a friend. We meet at a local Mexican restaurant where they have great lighting and these beautiful tables. It's called Lily's, and they put lilies on all the tables. But anyway, it's a perfect place to meet and have tea or breakfast or lunch and to craft. So I just take my scrap box and make things out of them. So I made these, and I embellished them with those little tiny gold glitter hearts. And then I hold them together with one of these little elastics that you can also get at the Dollar Tree. Those are handy for a lot of things. And then behind that, I have these tulle hearts. They I cut them from the two different colors, but they're tulle. You basically fold your tulle till you get 8 or 10 thick, and then you die cut it in the shape you like. And my experience with this has been that the glitter tulle die cuts a lot easier than the regular matte tulle. I always have a little bit of trouble with the matte tulle, but these look really cute and they're sweet to embellish projects with. Hence the word embellishments. So those are easy to make and they're fun to add. Over here I have one of these little flowers. I'm pretty sure I got these at Hobby Lobby. It fits the color scheme. And I needed to put something else in here with these. These are just word tiles that I made using a punch. Here's an Amy Tangerine punch. A stamp. Here's an Amy Tangerine stamp. It's one of those ones that has a lot of different words on it. And what I did was I stamped them onto this. It's basically a chipboard coaster, basically. So then I stamp them and have a little room in between them. Use my Tim Holtz scissors to cut them out. And voila, I've got word tiles that are cute, easy to add to projects, and I didn't pay a pretty penny for them. And if I want them to be shiny like those pretty white ones that you can get at Michael's, all I have to do is put some glossy accents on them and then they'll be shiny too. So get a whole bunch of different words and sayings depending on what you have in your stamp, and they're really easy to make as long as you can get your hands on some of these. I only have 4 left that I can find, so my crafty friend who gave these to me, she had this gigantic stack of them, so I got to find out where she got them from so that I can get some more of those. And then back here I have a couple of bows that I made, and I use my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board to make these. It's a real simple pattern. I will you know what, below in the description I will post Rosa's tutorial and this punch board bow tutorial, Jeanette Lane's tutorial for making these tulle embellishments, and if there's any other tutorial that I mention, I'll try to remember to post that below. I got all these ideas from YouTube crafters. I made some paper tassels, which was really fun. What I did was I saw that it was MrsEvally, one of her Happy Meals. Someone had made her paper tassels, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's really cool. I had just bought the scissors that you can use to cut these. You can just use regular scissors if you want, but let me get them and show them to you. These scissors from EK Tools are specifically for cutting fringe. And I've used them so far on crepe paper, which worked, but I think they're intended more for just paper. So basically, this is a 12 by 2 inch strip. I'm gonna have to try to remember that. And I trimmed it across with these scissors, and then this is a little gold paper clip. I put it at one end with hot glue and I started rolling, and I continued to glue with regular like tacky glue as I rolled it up, and then I finished it off with some of this gold. It's from the duct tape company. Let me grab those too. You know, Hobby Lobby's has some really good clearance sales. These were reduced to $1.24, and they had them in pink and gold. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. So I trimmed this, and I had a strip about 2.5, 3 inches long, and then I put that around it. I did keep an eye on it. This one did come up, so I hot glued it so that it would stay down. And then paper tassels, which is really cool because you can get tassels in any color or pattern paper that you like, and they'll match. So I mean, that's just really neat. That was like a real eye-opener for me to be able to figure out how to make those, and I can show you guys how I did it in a later video. These are just little hanger clip embellishments. I kept them very simple. I just put a Dollar Tree sticker and a Dollar Tree word sticker on each one. They have the, you know, the gold foiling and kind of in keeping with the theme. So that's that. I'm going to go ahead and just put those back in there real quick. And then over here, I have a few trims. There's some light pink bias tape here. You go back in there. And some white eyelash trim. And then this is a washi sample, and the washi has the paper backing on it. So I just rolled it up and secured it with one of those little elastics that I got from Dollar Tree, and that fits in there nicely. And then over here, I just think these are so adorable. They're just little rosettes. So basically, when I pull out my crepe paper to make a rosette, I cut it in half, getting this size instead of the normal size. And then I take these little glitter heart seals that you get at Target in their card section near the stationery, where they have like boxes of thank you notes, etc., and put one in the middle. These seals are great. I hope to get to a Target again soon and grab some more of these before they stop selling them. I feel fortunate because I only get to a Target once in a while, and the last few years they've still been selling them, but I need to stock up just in case they stop selling them. But isn't that a cute little embellishment? It would just look adorable on any sort of Happy Meal. And those are the things that I made for this embellishment box. I hope you enjoyed this peek at what I made. I will link below the tutorials that inspired me and helped me to make some of these things. And so definitely check those out. The Rose's Creative Way flowers, those are so easy. If you have the supplies, I would definitely try that, because what a pretty embellishment that you can make for so little time and so little money. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you are a returning subscriber, hello, it's great to see you again. I hope you enjoyed this. If you are not a subscriber, but you enjoy these kinds of videos with paper crafts and Happy Mail and all of this glittery goodness, please hit that subscribe button. There's more of the same coming. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope you find some time to be crafty.